I think we don't need only graphs, but we also need clear answers. And that's why we've built an AI-powered visual for Power BI. So instead of basically staring at the numbers, you can simply ask questions, and the AI answers in human language instantly. So let me show you how this thing was built. So basically, we have our VC code here. We've created a visual. So we have to know that this is something that does not come with Power BI. You're not even going to be able to find it in the marketplace because it's not. It's basically our own visual that we've built from scratch. So this is our library, and this is the visual. It's called Chatbot, right? So I don't think that we can see it from here. But what we have to do is we have to come to Power BI and then add the visual. I think I don't really have enough spaces, so I'm just going to add it in a new page. Right, so I'll just open a new page, insert visual from files, and then I'll just add this one visual here. Very good. Okay, so this is my visual. It's imported. I'm just going to add these data points. I'll make sure that it is in the data category here. Now I'm going to try to add some other data points, such as maybe date. Let me just make it the date and then zone. Cool. So let's make this thing bigger. Okay. So the possibilities that I have in the chatbot is that I can actually choose the model that I want. So instead, for example, with Gemini, I can go for a DeepSeek, and then here I can choose either I want the thinker or the faster. So the reason why we've added these here is because it would depend to the task that you want the AI to perform. If it's an in-depth analysis, then you need a lot of information, and you need, the AI to analyze your data and come up with tables and charts, etc. Then you're going to have to ask for the thinker because it's just process the data. It would take more time to process your data, and it will return better answers. But because of the fact that we're just, basically doing a demo, I'm just going to use a chat. So I'm just going to have to make sure to attach the data. So let me show you how that data looks like. If I show the table, as you see, everything is in a JSON format. So that's how our data is going to be pushed. And yeah, so let's just test this thing. Return an analysis on the basically life and per gender. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's see. Basically, it's going to take a little bit of time because the problem that we have is we're asking the AI to analyze the data, compute it, etc., to make sure that the numbers are accurate, right? And there we go. So this is your analysis. It gives you pretty much like a detailed analysis regarding the life expectancy. You can ask for some tables if you want. Can you return some tables as I will take a screenshot and send this to my manager. Then it can even return better answers based on your questions, and it remembers the conversation as well. So it will have the history of all the conversations you've been having with it. So the next thing that we're trying to do is basically we're going to add a voice chat into this. So basically think of it, you can have this thing with your meetings, you be able to enable, the chat, and then you just having conversations with the app, asking questions and it interacting with you in the meeting based on the numbers that you have on the dashboard. So there are only possibilities that we can have at this point because basically this thing is interacting with our database. So this is the analysis. All you have to do is just to take screenshots of whatever you see useful here, and then you just better send it to your manager without really having to do your own analysis and spend basically time. So that's how it works. I hope that you guys find this useful. If anybody wants to know how this thing was built or would like to understand more or know more about this, just reach out to me. Thank you and cheers.